Hello, sir. In the for this second mini movie festival, I'll be talking about the pursuit of happiness. So, coming to the first point as to what I have learned from the movie or what key learnings that I took from the movie. So, like first key learning that first key point or the first major point that I got from the movie Pursuit of Happiness is that you should never give up, and you should always keep on moving forward, and never stop learning and never stop from. Pursuing success or pursuing something that you think and you know is right, and that is what I learned as Krish Gardner, which was the main character in the movie, played by Will Smith. As he was, he kind of in a way he was very hard. In a way he was very hard. In a way, not in a way, but he was very hardworking. He worked hard for both for himself and his son to get themselves the life that he desired, that he dreamed of, so that he can move on. And as he said in the movie, Tom Jefferson mentioned in the Declaration of Independence about three things, that is liberty, life, and the pursuit of happiness. He mentioned, and this is where the term pursuit of happiness comes from. So I believe that if you keep working hard, if you keep following if you have a positive approach towards things, this is then you'll definitely go somewhere and reach somewhere in your life, and at least you can pursue this happiness, and you can always reach happiness and grab it, is what I feel. Coming to the second point, that is what I can what all do I what all do I can relate from the teachings that we have learned from Living Conversations. And in the movie, what I can relate in that is that first comes the communication skill. And as we see that Chris Gardner, he's wanted to go to a stock market business, and before that, he was in a salesman business. He was selling his bone density machine. Which cost twice as much as the extra machines, and he had to sell them. So for selling the products, and for even for stock market, when he tried to enter into the company, he talked to various people and was able to win them over. So because he to get inside the company and impress them, and that is only possible if you have good communication skills, and if you communicate good, if you can talk with people in a particular way, in a way that your sentiments and emotions, you reach the people inside, and you reach that level where you can say what you want to and make them understand what you want to. That is what I think I can relate from our lectures, Living Conversations, and the movie. The second thing that I would like to say is there was this asynchronous session about 12 things that ruin our first impression, and I believe in the movie it was shown that there were times when this first impression thing does matters, and how it was ruined, but also in a way saved by it. Like in the interview scene, when Chris Gardner was interviewed, he went in with just a jeans undershirt and a jacket over, wearing a jacket over the undershirt, and that was his first impression. And he came in, and he was like, he greeted everyone, and he was so he greeted everyone with such joyful, in such a joyful nature, that I was impressed. Like everyone comes and they just greet politely, like good morning or whatever, but he didn't do that. He went on and shook everyone's hand, and giving an impression that yes, he can work into the company, he can interact with people in a proper way. That is what I liked about the guy, and this is what I think. But even after all that, if he wouldn't have done that, or he wouldn't have been able to connect with them, then the dress up that he was in would have given a really bad impression about himself, and he wouldn't have been chosen for the job. Now coming to the scenes or some dialogues that I can relate to, that I liked or particularly preferred. Some scenes that intrigued me, or my favorite scenes, as you can say, is the first will obviously be the interview scene. And I mean, that was really the answer that he gave to the question. He was asked, why, if you have been in my shoes And if you would have selected a guy who's not wearing a good shirt, he was not wearing a shirt, how would what would be your reaction? And he just, and if there would have been anyone else and he would have been demotivated or not, but he had this presence of mind, and he had it witty, and as you can say that he was he was able to think of an answer that not only amused them but also impressed them. Like he gave an answer saying that he must have worn a damn good pants, and I believe that was the best scene of the movie. For me, it was a really intriguing scene. Also, some other scenes that I liked was like when he was teaching his son basketball, and he told him that I was below average person and below average guy in basketball, and so will you be, and so you will also be that the same. And his kid just he got demotivated, although he scored some baskets, and but even then he got demotivated. He was wrapping up his ball, and his father came and stood beside him. And you know what he told him? He told him that no matter what people say to you, no matter that if you won't be able to achieve it, don't listen to them, because people just say that because they won't, because they're not able to do it themselves, and that is why they want others to not do it. But even if you believe in yourself, if you work hard, you can do that. And that is the scene that inspired, and I liked it. Also, the ending scene was really good. I mean, in the end, like the movie name is Pursuit of Happiness. As mentioned in the movie, it's based on real events, and at the end of the movie, it shows that after facing so many hardships, so many obstacles in his way of, he got the internship, but even then he wasn't paid for the internship, so to work hard, works extra, sell his machines, and even after he sold his machine, so there was this tax that he had to pay, and he wasn't able to. So the government took the taxes from his account, and he was left with nothing. And then just out of blue, this homeless guy took his machine. He got it back and he sold it. And then he, after so many obstacles, he got the job in the company. He got the job of the stockbroker in that company. And this is like he got very emotional at the end, and it was a really fitting end to, or a really good end. Like it does justice to the movie title, The Pursuit of Happiness. For the whole movie was about pursuing happiness, or about doing things that would make or get to a point that would make them happy, make the main character happy. Last point coming is that like the overview of a movie, or the critical review that I would like to give. Like the movie Pursuit of Happiness is it's first of all, it's based on real events, and some real events, that is, and about an average guy. I mean, say I want to say like a normal guy. Who faced many hardship, who had some family problems. His wife was facing problems with him, and they were scared that he have to take care of. And moving forward, he have to do things. Sell his starting off. He was a salesman. Then he got then he thought of grabbing something, and he went on, and there was this opportunity that he once saw this man. He was in this amazing red looking car, and he was like, what do you do? And he told him that he's a stockbroker, and he thought that it would require a lot of qualifications, and but he told him that no, not many qualifications required for the job. And as he wasn't even more qualified, he just done his high school, so he thought that why not give it a try. And there was this opening, and he tried there, but the opening was for the internship. And I believe that he kept moving forward. He moved on, grabbed the opportunity whenever if he hadn't grabbed the opportunity of the internship, that he knew that wasn't able. That he wasn't going to get paid for it, but his life circumstances were not very good, and he should have done it. But he thought of working hard and grabbed that opportunity, which later on in his life gave him great success, as he also opened a firm, Gardner firm, and it really was good. I believe that everyone in life, pursue happiness. We all try to pursue happiness in our life, and somewhere or the other, we just keep running after. We face many obstacles, and this was a movie that showed all of it, like how and when their family problems, their financial crisis, everyone faces them, and how everyone moves on with it. And how, if you keep moving forward, if you move towards an approach to, if you move in life with an positive approach, you will get where you want to be. And that is all what I want to say. Thank you.